I have a question for you.
What's up?
What's the weirdest sandwich you've ever eaten?
Like that I made or just kind of ever eaten?
Just like, period. Like, what's the weirdest thing you've got on a sandwich? Because I might have you topped. I had a memory the other day. Go ahead.
Nothing. I don't like bread, so I don't eat sandwiches, and especially not weird ones.
You've never what?
I don't really like bread. Oh, hold on.
You're the opposite of Oprah. I love bread. I made that joke and nobody got it the other day. I was like, but the commercial with Oprah, and then I realized that I only watch old people channels.
I make a lot of nerd jokes that nobody. I don't have any friends who are nerds for the most part, so I make a lot of nerd jokes. And
I thought you had a cosplay crew.
Oh, no, I have one nerd friend, and he has. I'm loosely associated with his friends by making fun of him on TuneIn. That is the most viewed episodes of TuneIn are usually the ones where I make fun of his friends because he tells them and then they listen. So I think one of your kids just fell. It did spook me more than it should have.
So you've never eaten a weird sandwich?
Yeah, but I'm gonna lie for a funny joke.
Okay, what was it?
Bananas on my ham sandwich.
Is that a reference to something?
Nope. Oh, was it supposed to be?
Nope. Moons over my hammy. Have you ever heard that term?
No. What?
It's a thing at Village Inn. They sell an item called moons over my hammy.
That sounds dirty,
It
dude.
does sound a little naughty.
There's dirty birds at Village Inn.
No, so
the old VI.
I hate it when they rebranded to that. Why do they do that?
I love that the I is lowercase though. Because I think a lowercase I just looks like such a little wimpy letter.
You think they were trying to rip on the Wii brand? It should have been VII. But then they would have thought it was 7.
Such a success.
It was, though. It's still the greatest selling console ever.
But everybody dunks on the Wii.
Because the name sucks. So they changed the name to VI.
Do you think the Wii was a play on PP or a play on Beepus?
I thought it was a French word or something. I don't know.
I'm going to say a play on Beepus because of the controllers you used.
I want to say that it was originally supposed to be called the Nintendo Win, but they really were hedging their bets. They weren't sure. So they cut out the N.
And replaced it with another I or Win with 2 I's.
Oh, I also forgot that it was spelled with 2 I's.
How did the Wii U do? Do people like the Wii U?
No one bought the Wii U.
Michael, I think you're the only person I know who likes the Wii U.
Wouldn't say I like it.
You have it.
I have one, but I have a lot of video games because I'm a bad person. You want to hear about my sandwich?
Yeah.
You want to hear about my Sammy? Moons over my Sammy?
Yeah, I want to hear what the moon's over your Sammy, boy.
So obviously I like to eat food, as you can tell. And I realized that like one of the only things that can distract me from eating food is when I'm playing video games. I forget to eat. Pretty much anything else in my life I remember to eat unless I'm playing video games and then I forget to eat. Which means that could be a dieting program. More video games.
This is my dieting program. It's called WoW. I have a problem.
Yeah, this is my dieting program. I play more video games and sit on my butt more than normal.
But wait.
But I also don't eat now.
Also, help me. I'm dying.
So I remember going to a friend's house, and his name was Kyle Noopson, if you don't know who he is.
Oh, drop that last name, dude.
I know, I called him out.
Hey, go dox that guy.
I called him out because he's nice. And
because he's actually just a cool guy.
I'm not telling a bad story about him. Plus, he lives in like some random country. I remember being over at his house, and we were just playing Halo or some dumb game until like 2 or 3 in the morning. And I stopped playing and realized that it was bedtime, but I was so absolutely famished that like I was shaking and like I was in a bad way. Well, I was also not. I didn't have reserves like I do now back then. And so I went upstairs.
You were like me size then, dude.
Yeah. No, skinnier.
Yeah.
And
I weigh more than you did in high school. That's crazy.
Yeah. And so I went upstairs. Oh, this is the type of family where we could do this sort of thing. I wasn't just being a super rude boy. Like there were summers where we basically lived at each other's houses. It was cool.
Yeah. Noopsons are cool.
So I went upstairs and I just got
The Noopsons are freaking narcs, dude.
I went into his fridge and I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which I don't like peanut butter. But I was just so hungry.
But jelly's good, dude.
And then he was eating a bowl of cereal, so I put cereal on the sandwich, and then while he was putting the milk back in the fridge,
You dipped the sandwich in milk.
no, I realized that they had leftover hamburger helper, and I made a sandwich with hamburger helper, peanut butter and jelly, and Cap'n Crunch's Crunch Berries.
Was it good?
No, but it got me calories, which is all I cared about at the time. Because that sandwich was a big old beefy boy.
You were like a diabetic from a sitcom. You're like, dude, my blood sugar's way out of whack, and then they have to like the Pole Part Mall Cop scene where he's like trying to get the pixie stick in his mouth. He's like, I need something. You're like, dude, I'm literally gonna turn to dust if I don't get enough calories, dude.
That's how I used to live my life. There were times when I just go to the fridge and be like, well, this smells bad, but I need it. And I'd eat. Well, I told you this before. Like, most of the time when I came home from like work or college, I would be so hungry that I would just pull cold food out of the fridge and eat it cold. Like, I didn't care anymore. I was just hungry.
Have time.
I was literally just hungry.
I'm gonna pass out. I need it.
Like, you know how much I hate chocolate? I've eaten chocolate bars before when I get that hungry because I just feel like I'm gonna pass out or something.
I'm gonna die.
So I've eaten like one time.
I didn't have the metabolism that you and Dad had, but mine also hasn't hit a wall yet.
Because you still work out. One time
That's fair.
I was so hungry at a camping trip, and we stayed up till like 5 a.m. that I ate half a bag of Doritos, a half a bag of pork rinds, and a couple chocolate bars. And all three of those foods are not foods that I liked. And when I woke up and smelled the pork rinds on my own breath,
I vomited.
mixed with the BO of a bunch of boys in a tent, I almost vomited. It was so sad.
Do you remember when we went camping and got strep throat?
Oh, dude, that was not good.
That's a rough time. Also, here's my favorite part about that camping trip is that they took me and my brother, who I wouldn't say that we're the most unathletic boys, but I would say that maybe our comprehension of sports isn't the best.
I'm not a very good sports boy. I'm also not very
Watching
athletic.
you swing that baseball bat at the baseball over your head is one of the funniest things I remember seeing you do.
As far as I know, that baseball is kind of like that Jedi game where they have the thing that flies around and you block the lasers. That's all I know.
Were you with a giant soup bowl over your head?
That's all I know about. Yeah, that's all I know about baseball. Welcome to Life's What You Rate It, the podcast.
Oh, we're going to do an intro at the beginning this time?
Where, as you can tell, me, Michael, and my brother,
Mark,
record a podcast where we rate everything on a scale from 1 to 10, as you've clearly heard so far.
You've for sure picked up by this point. We're killing it, dude.
Are you going to give sandwiches a low rating?
No, because, like, here's the thing. As much as I don't like bread, I was working like a very hard worker boy at work the other day, and my boss and his wife were super, super nice, and they brought a bunch of sandwich fixins in, and they brought, dude, some thick, nice ham. I put it on that. And I was like, yeah, dude.
Big old
it was
booty.
it was some thick ham, dude. And I put it on that bread and I ate it. And I was like, you know what? I'm very thankful for this. And also, sometimes I work really hard and fast. And
so you're saying you've actually realized that sometimes calories are more important?
Yeah, mostly because there are some days I go to work and I don't eat all day. And then I go, I'm going to die. I think, actually.
Yeah, it is this weird feeling where if you've never actually... and, like, I was not starving. There's still first world problem here. But if you have actually expounded way more calories in a day than you've eaten, it's not a good feeling, and your body goes into survival mode instantly.
Yeah. And I have the world's weakest stomach, maybe.
It's pretty close to my brother-in-law.
To John.
To Blake.
Blake. Dude, freaking Blake, dude. When he threw up playing Bean Boozled.
Yo, if you don't know what Bean Boozled is, it's a game where you...
Hold on. We should play Bean Boozled when the boys are out here and film it.
I probably have beans.
Yeah, somewhere.
Here, somewhere.
We should play
Bean Boozled is a game, if you don't know, where there's beans, jelly beans, and they have bad flavors. Horribly nasty bad flavors, and also good flavors in the same box. And you basically spin a dial, and it points to a colored jelly bean, and it's either a good flavor, like strawberry, or a bad flavor, like rotten fish. And I remember the very first time that I ever heard of Bean Boozled. I looked at the box, and my friend was telling me how bad it was. I looked at the box, and this is me being cocky and also being someone who has the opposite of a weak stomach, who can eat actual trash, which I've done before, and be fine. Except the time I got salmonella and almost died. I took one of the beans.
Salmonella?
I took one of the beans and I said, there's no way that
They
the
can make
folks
it
at
taste-
Jelly Belly would create a jelly bean that is truly vile and reprehensible to the mankind's taste buds. And I put the beast in my mouth, and I've never tasted
Which one you
such
get?
a bad thing.
Which one you
I
get?
think it was rotten egg.
Moldy cheese is the worst one that
That's
I've
a
had.
very bad. They're so
Here's-
bad.
here's
They
the-
taste horrible.
Here's the disadvantage to moldy cheese also. You bite into that sucker and your breath is that the rest of the day. The rest of your day is that moldy cheese. And it's rough.
It's not good. So yeah, we were making fun of my brother-in-law Blake because he one time ate a bad Bean Boozled bean and threw up 3 times with the same bean.
And then he drank a bunch of mouthwash, didn't he?
Yeah, he was chugging. Not drank it. But
No,
yeah.
he drank it.
He's just chugging the mouthwash.
Gots to, dude.
Chugging the mouthwash.
Clean out the belly.
Mixing it with his lean. We already did the intro.
Yeah, hey, Mike,
wanna
I
read
got a
Bean
question
Boozled.
for you. Oh, yeah. Bean Boozled.
Sorry to interrupt you my bit. Bean Boozled is a
8.
an 8. It's very good because this is like the paint. I call this the paintball effect. It sucks super bad to get a nasty bean, but boy, is it funny to watch someone else get a nasty bean.
Also, dude, as somebody, we both live fairly charmed, like, laid-back lives. Dude, freaking, this is the most thrilling thing to spin that dial, pick up one of those beans, and get a good one.
It's
like
the
closest
it's
Russian
suburban Russian
Yeah,
roulette.
it's the closest to Russian roulette that I'm ever gonna get. But man, is that thrill great? What a good thrill that it gives me.
Living like a bandit.
Because the boys in the hood are always hard, dude. Hey, I have a question for you. And like, this isn't the thing I want to rate. It's just something dumb.
Okay.
This is just a dumb thing I wanted to say.
Mm-hmm.
You know how like it's a crime to impersonate a doctor?
Okay. I did know that.
How is Dr. Dre not in prison all the time, dude?
Well,
I don't think he's a legal doctor.
The thing is, I don't think the prescriptions that he gives are truly prescription medications. I think maybe it is a whole sham.
But he's still lying to me. I grew up as a kid.
I guess that makes 2 lies instead of 1. I don't know how that helps your case.
I grew up as a kid and I was like, Dr. Dre is not only a master of them raps and beats, but also a master of my body and his. And he's going to save me from disease. And I don't think that's true anymore. And I want him to go to prison over that.
Somehow someone just needs to edit the clips together where you just say that Dr. Dre
He's
is
the
the master of
my
your
body and his.
No, he doesn't even have to
My
say
body.
it. Just Dr. Dre is the master of your body.
I think Dr. Dre's, well, sorry, let me phrase that to sound less like a weird pervert kid. Dr. Dre's the master of all bodies. Is that better?
Dr. Dre is the master of the Hippocratic Oath. He's sworn to protect.
What if somewhere there's some kid's doctor that's like real cringe, but he does like health raps about how you need to be healthy and
Oh,
like
that defo exists. That's a YouTube hole if I ever saw one, man. Like, I feel like just like you can find like those crappy driver's ed videos that are still on VHS on YouTube, you can probably find
the
doctors
music
doing
video
healthy
they
raps.
made me watch in driver's ed was Choice.
I wonder if it was the same one as mine. Was it the 90s one?
Yeah, it was Choice, dude. It was real good.
It was real special. It seemed worse.
It seemed bad
I don't
for
know
the
how to
90s.
say this without just doing a super dunk, but it seems worse than like some crappy CCM. Like, it was worse than that.
It seemed worse than that American Idol supercut we watched.
What was that?
You went to a thrift store and got an American Idol like highlight of season that Ruben
I watched some
Sutter
more of
won.
it again.
Was it good? Was it still funny?
Dude, it's gnarly, man. Those people
Remember-
are straight up
Do you
bullies.
remember just how tight that camera would get on people's faces, though?
Oh, man. Should we do that for this show someday? We actually like zoom in on us.
My friend said something, and I was talking to him about how like we'd love for this to be our full-time job someday. And he mentioned, and I never thought of this, he goes, you could have like an editor at some point. I was like, holy crap, dude, at some point we wouldn't have to edit this, Jinx, and just do the fun part.
Editing is fun, except for the fact that, like, you're not, like, wouldn't, I think it would be completely different if we were doing this as our full-time job, so we can record the video and edit during normal human hours instead of staying up later doing it early. I think that would be different.
Yeah, the fact that the last Woot that I edited it at 4:30 a.m. and I was like, well.
Yeah, I posted the video I just posted today at 2 a.m. because I realized that it was E3.
Because your life
should post something about E3.
Because my life's in shambles. Hey, Michael, this is an improv show. It's all about yes-anding, right? But you know what a big thing...
Good one. I did it again.
I think we should high-five more, just as people, I guess their culture. I think high-five should be more popular than they are.
It was in when I was in high school.
It's not in. Well, like, I mean... It's sort of in, but it's less in now.
I feel like, do you still bump it?
I mean, dude, you know me. I'm always bumping it. You know me.
I want to bring up
I'm a good bump it boy.
I want to bring up an anecdotal complaint the other day.
Okay.
So, right.
What did freaking Maddie do this time?
No, it wasn't my sister. It was my other friend. So, you know how, like, sometimes I say things that I probably shouldn't say, like how I use the word dog and word and things that are just definitely old.
Mm-hmm.
I called a song a banger the other day, and I was told I wasn't allowed to do that.
By who?
I don't know, but I don't think they believe in the First Amendment. If a song is good, if a song is a banger...
Steven Crowder, now us, dude. What the heck?
If a song is a banger, it's a banger. I don't care what you don't want me to call it.
What do people say? Oh, people say it slaps now. Isn't that the new thing? That slaps, dude.
I've heard people say that. The thing was, I was talking about the Tears for Fears song Head Over Heels. I said it was a banger.
It is a banger.
It is. It totally is. And he's like, you can't call Tears for Fears a banger. And I was like, why the heck not? It's a dope song. He's like, you can't call it dope song. I was like, what do you want me to call it? Dandy? Swell? He's like, just say it was good or it was awesome. And I was like, no. It's a banger. It's a free country.
Well, like,
you can't censor me.
Like, so is there like a genre of adjectives for good depending on what you're talking about?
Well, I mean, I think it was the fact that I was talking about a very white 80s pop song and not a rap song. Maybe. But I don't really give a crap.
I would think I don't think bangers...
I've called songs certified bangers for years now.
Yeah, but like I also, like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't call a rap song a banger because there's no guitars in it. You would call that like a bop. I'm pretty sure
that's where it came from first.
Really?
Yeah. Like a club banger.
So, whoops. Hey, Michael.
Yeah?
You know how improv's all about yes-handing? I was trying to give an intro to why I wanted to freaking rate and do this episode, and you gave me a hard no. So I was I'm gonna toss you that softball up again.
We pivoted to the edit. Yeah, what's up? Yes,
yeah,
and.
So actually what I did was I made you edit something, so I'd be like, yeah, dude, I'll keep saying bad stuff until you go along with my stupid bit.
Okay. And?
So I think improv's all about like bits and stuff, but I think a good part of bits is voices, but I don't know what voices we can do well or not. So I wanted to play a fun game on this show where we pick like a voice archetype and then we both try to do it, then we both rate it.
Oh my word. I already have one. Did you pick the same one already?
Well, no, so we'll both do the same voice archetype and we'll rate who does it better.
I don't know how to do this. Okay.
Do you have one?
Yeah.
What is it?
Tom DeLonge.
How fast did you come up with Tom DeLonge?
As soon as you said voices. My first thought was me doing the old Charlie voice, but I frankly forgot how it sounds.
Oh, dude, I can pick that crap out of the lineup. I know Charlie's voice better than I know yours.
You probably heard it more. I don't know. Should we explain that? When we were kids...
Dude.
I had the sole responsibility of entertaining my two younger siblings frequently, and so I made up voices for various things in our house, namely our dog, Charlie. Not to be confused with my real son, Charlie,
who is
or
named
my
after
grandpa,
the dog.
Charlie.
Oh.
But, yeah, I used to do a voice for Charlie, and I think I probably did talk in that voice to you more often than I It did.
Just a lot. However, I was about to make the joke, Michael's voice is just mine.
People think that. I don't think we sound anything alike.
I could understand to the untrained ear. Here's the thing. Not everybody has had the privilege of the hours and hours that we've heard each other talk.
No, this is a problem that I think is a problem like everywhere. I listen to a lot of podcasts and I hear a lot of people complaining about not being able to tell the difference between voices in podcasts. And I don't have that problem.
I used to with the McElroys. That was
when
it.
I first started listening to podcasts, the very first podcast I listened to, I had that problem. And I haven't had a problem in the like 20 years or whatever since. And I thought that was an exaggeration. It is an exaggeration. It's only been like 50.
You weren't 8 years old when you found the podcast.
Yeah, it's true.
8-year-old Michael, shut up. I'm trying to listen to GameSpot, Mom.
Mom, the instance is on. Actually, World of Warcraft was
I
not
just
in.
love Scott Johnson's antics. It is Scott Johnson, right?
Yeah, it is
Okay.
Scott Johnson. I'm just trying to remember the bit you actually were going for.
Oh, yeah, no, so you're supposed to do a voice now. You're going to do a Tom DeLonge, and then I'm going to try to do a Tom DeLonge, and we're going to see who does it better. And then I'm going to pick a voice.
It's hard to do Tom DeLonge without steering too much into British. Like, I
Yeah,
feel like
that
most
is my
people
biggest problem.
It's same with Billy Joel Armstrong. I feel like
I have a better Billy Joel than I do Tom.
also like it helps to be able to hear him go like, "Where are you?" And I'm so no. See, that's too. Is it? I'm so sorry. The thing I do well is where he says, "I cannot just dream.
I cannot sleep.
I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight."
Because it's so...
I need somebody, and always this sick, strange darkness comes creeping on, so haunting every
Hey,
time.
hold on. Does he say sick, strange darkness?
That's what I say. I don't know what he really says.
I thought you said the 6 strings dark, like 6 string, like a guitar's darkness.
I don't know. Does it make a difference, really?
Yeah. Are you trying
If Tom DeLonge says a different word in his
Are you trying to tell me that Tom DeLonge isn't the greatest lyricist of all time?
Yo, it's 20 years on that Enema of the State.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Anniversary. Happy anniversary. Pop
I
punk.
don't know why that makes me feel old, because I wasn't freaking alive when it came out, was I?
99.
Okay.
You're over 20, so yes.
I didn't really do that math when I said the dumb thing that I said. All right, you ready for my Tom DeLonge?
Yeah.
I don't know any other Blink songs right now that
Okay.
he has a good... Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I can't do a good Tom DeLonge.
It's hard, dude. I'm better at it when I listen to the song.
I do have a friend, Chris, who has a pretty good Tom DeLonge.
That's pretty good.
And so, what do you want to rate your Tom?
Like a 5.
What do you want to rate my Tom?
It felt really British to me, man.
I
It
did
was
feel...
kinda like,
Which, does that tell you how good my British is when we do British a little bit later?
oh, frick. I'll give it
Is
a
it
4.
racist?
No.
Is it racist to do
No,
a British?
British people are white.
A T.
Okay.
How was that? Hold on. Close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay, now picture a big top hat
Okay.
and that giant Ferris wheel that's in like everything from England I've ever seen. And listen to this.
Ferris wheel?
Yeah, there's a giant...
Okay, keep going. Sorry.
Isn't there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you seen the BBC Sherlock show?
Yeah.
There's a giant Ferris wheel, like...
It's been years. Keep going.
Okay, you ready? So picture that, and then picture Mary Poppins flying around on her broom...
Umbrella.
umbrella thing.
Okay.
And everybody driving on the wrong side of the road. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, think of all that stuff. Hello, Govnah. Would you like a spot of tea? Did I just take you somewhere? You're good. You open your eyes. Did I just take you somewhere?
You definitely lost it in the middle, though.
Hold on, I got it. Got it. Just give me one more take. I can get. I promise.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
Hello, Govnah. Dang it.
I'll get dizzy. Hold on. I'm going to pass out. What the heck?
I don't know. Do you think that somebody's gonna watch this and just like really just make a hard judgment about being our friends someday?
I think it's funny that we have like some serious content on this channel and this show.
Okay, hold on, I got it. Old 3 take markers is what they call me.
Okay, my eyes are closed.
Hello, Govnah. Dang it, I can't. I just sound like a hick now. Hello, Govnah. Would you like a spot of tea?
I can only do a southern accent if I'm singing hymns. Like if I sing songs that I've heard people in Ohio sing, I can do a southern.
Hold on, give me your British.
Okay, here's the secret though. If I try to do British, it usually comes out as a
Tom
mixture
DeLonge?
of British, Australian, and a little bit of that Rhode Island.
Oh, are you gonna paint a word picture for me?
Oh, dude, I don't know, man. Like, what is something that British people would say other than
Hello, Governor.
"Hello, Governor. I need a spot of tea."
Dang it, dude! You're way better at stupid voices than me.
But I feel like I can also just, crikey, mate. It's a real. I don't know.
It's a real kangaroo.
Crikey, mate. We're living in a society out here. Like, I don't know how to do different accents. Although I give your British a 10 though, because it's made my day.
All right, can you do a good gruff voice?
Gruff, like
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, I got water here. I might need to take a sip. Are we talking like a Nolan Batman?
Oh, like a Nolan Batman, or like, hey, what do you think Wolverine would sound like when he was mad at you?
I kind of think they probably sound the same, right?
Yeah, when he was mad at you.
Yeah,
when I read Wolverine, I read it in Christian Bale's Batman voice.
Hey, Bob. Swear to me, I'm Canadian. Hey, Bob. I've been drinking beer all day, but I can't get drunk, Bob. I heal quick. I'm freaking shorter than the stupid Knit Brothers. And it sucks. And Jean won't ever kiss me because she's dating somebody else. And much like a teenage boy, I'm wicked torn up about it. All the time.
We should write a sketch called Emo Logan.
We don't have any friends with red hair.
I watch all my heroes sell cars on TV.
I don't know what
I spent my high school career spit on and shoved to agree. I'm not okay. This never meant a heck darn thing. Swear to me! Till we die, you'll never make me. We want it all. I don't want to waste my time. Become another tragedy of society. Cut my life into pieces. So cut my wrists and black my eyes. So I could fall asleep tonight.
I feel like everyone can do the Chris Nolan Batman. It's the things you say that make it.
Oh, dude, you know what would be fun? People are probably sitting there, and I bet this. Hey, viewers, for all those moms out there, they're thinking, man, they exhausted all of their emo lines that they knew off the top of their head.
Oh,
that could be the rest of the show.
Yeah, I haven't started yet, but
Dang, dude.
I have not yet begun to fight.
Wolverine does kind of sound like Nolan's Batman. I was sweating from laughing so hard.
Yeah, dude, it got toasty. This is a good. You can tell this is a funny one because it freaking got hot in here.
How's your Lil Wayne?
Oh, dang it. Wait, hold on. We got to rate Gruff.
Oh, Gruff. You're Gruff? Let me hear it again.
Hold on. Let me think of a stupid line.
How about tiny moving parts? Nothing's ever good enough.
I can't.
Nothing's ever good enough.
I can't do it very long because I start to laugh.
I give it a 7.
And it starts to get real airy. All right, hit me with yours. Give me a happy birthday.
So happy birthday. Celebrate. A.
If I just start like growling in the microphone, I'm gonna hurt my throat for the rest of the year. That's just it's DMX, also Wolverine and Batman.
Hey dude, the MCU.
What?
The MCU bought freaking X-Men back. DMX for Wolverine. You heard it here first, boys.
X gonna give it to you.
X, dude. Heck yeah.
That's true.
It's
X-Men. I don't know if this is as funny for anyone as it is for us, but I have a good time. What?
Hold on, I'm trying to think of a good Wayne line. Oh, I would give your Gruff a 8 out of 10.
Oh, solid, dude.
Heck yeah, dog. I'd listen to you growl at some boys.
Okay, cool.
I thought you said gay for a second.
No, I just said
you said okay.
I'm not Steven Crowder. I wouldn't say.
I wouldn't say that. I'm not Joseph Rogan. So hold on.
He's working on it. He's building the courage. This is easier than if we were actually in a live show.
Yeah, I'm trying to think though, because like there's a specific song I want to reference. I can't think of how it goes. It's like a star from the sky fell by my side. As she told me that it's mine, I say that's fine. Because she looks like a butterfly, smells like a flower. That was Just in Love by Joe Jonas featuring Lil Wayne.
Yeah, there's a version without him, I think, and it's not good.
It's not as good.
Lil Wayne is he's such a dumbo.
But he's also smart.
Is he?
He was on like honor roll and all that stuff before he gave his life to drugs.
Before
he sacrificed his life to the drug
before
gods.
He sold his soul to lean.
Yeah, he sold his soul to codeine, and now he's just kind of messed up. You have a good Wayne.
I was thinking of a Lil Wayne line, and I try to remember. I was going to tell a funny joke with my Lil Wayne line, and now I'm losing it.
But I put up a wall and they just wallpaper.
Well, I said that one. Let's see if I can do this. It hurts my throat. But I put up a wall, and they just wallpaper.
He sounds like such a gross man.
So level hate me. I stay hate free. They say we learn from mistakes. Well, that's why they mistake me. I got some weight on my shoulders. To me, it's like feathers.
It's weird because like he sounds different on different albums. Like I pretty much only know the one specific.
The Carter Fourth,
yeah, Carter Fourth. Yeah, Lil Wayne album. I don't know any of the other ones very much.
I am a human being.
Part 2.
I know that one. Okay.
Hey, Michael, you got a Seinfeld?
What?
You got a Seinfeld?
Oh no. I've never.
Here's the thing. This is my whole idea with this. I was like, I'm sure some of these won't be funny or good, so we could edit out the not good ones.
Here's the thing. I've never tried to impersonate Seinfeld saying anything other than "What's the deal with whatever," and my Seinfeld is tragically terrible. That was pretty much it. What's the deal with all these emo Batmen? It sounds closer to the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland.
Why isn't DMX playing Wolverine? We're not going to rate that one. We both did a bad job.
Sucks.
We both did a 1. We both did a 1. This podcast would be a better show if we didn't do that one. Do you got one more that you can think of?
Another voice?
Yeah, just one more voice.
I don't know. How about Bullwinkle? Because that's what I used as the inspiration for Charlie.
Oh yeah, I got like 2 more that I'd like to do.
Okay,
but
how about you go with yours?
Okay, I'm just do an old man one. Are you ready?
Okay.
This is my old man impression.
Okay.
I'm 100. Back in my day, women wore skirts and knew their place. They didn't even make girl shoes.
What?
Barefoot and pregnant, homie.
I know,
yeah, no, barefoot and pregnant.
Just can't. Okay. What was your other one?
The day. What was your other one, Rocky?
Dang it, dude. You have a good Bullwinkle too. The day.
Bullwinkle, yeah.
No, I could improve it.
The day. The first not jean jumper was invented.
for a woman is the day that our country went to pot.
That's what they think when they hear MAGA.
What about just a dumb jock?
Dude, I don't know how to do it. I've never been a jock. I've never known a jock. Is it the same as like California?
Travis! Why you got to be such a wienerhead all the time? Travis?
You little dumb crap. Bro? Should I just like switch to like, dude, what a nerd. I feel like that's more like a mean girl. Ew.
Ew.
Oh, man.
So we're going to start using those voices for some of our bits to really immerse you into the podcast fiction.
Oh, man.
I'm really glad that we did it, and it was really off the wall and bizarre from the usual format. But man, did we have a fun time?
Yeah.
Do you got anything you want to talk about?
Um,
You ever touch the top of a straw on accident, and it's kind of just the worst feeling you could ever feel? And that was my shoes.
oh, he definitely made a very toot sound with his rubber boots.
Do you wish people winked more? Dude, I freaking wish people winked more in life.
I just started winking more myself.
Really?
Yeah, because I do it to my kids and my wife, like when I'm trying to communicate to them from across the room. So now I've just started doing it to like as also a bit. Like if I'm talking about wrestling, I'll do stuff and wink. You also wink in your other videos.
You know, dude, no, that's what I was saying. I winked a bunch in the latest Woot, and I watched it back, and I had no recollection of winking, and it made me laugh every time that I did it.
No,
I was like, I just did that.
The truth of the matter is it does come across as creepy, but that's okay in certain situations.
Circumcisions.
That's okay in some circumcisions.
You really want, when the doctor's just chopping off your pee, you really want him to wink the whole time.
This hurts me more than it hurts you.
If they have both eyes open while they're doing that,
Keep
they
one eye open.
They look like some kind of pervert. So they gotta keep one eye closed so that they don't look like.
Keep one eye closed, one eye open. What is that stupid song?
Oh.
One eye closed, one eye open. I do these pills like ibuprofen, something like that.
Do you forget that you ate it off of a table one time and have a scar on the back of your head till you find it and it spooks you what the heck's on the back of your head?
For a second, I thought you were actually talking about me, and I was thinking I'd forgotten. No, I never had that problem.
All right, what are you going to rate, though? I'm done interrupting. Dang it. You interrupted again while I was telling you I was done.
Well, here's the thing. You know what time it is?
Oh, you dummy. This is round 3.
Dude, they call me 3-Take Michael. That's what my name is.
I like how you stuttered your own name out.
I almost said Marcus, but then that would really confuse the audio listeners who can't tell our voices apart. If you're a newer if you're a newer listener, you may not get the joke, but we just recommend you go back.
Hold on. Can I hear your Marcus impression?
I have a hair stuck to my glasses. Hold on. I don't know how to impersonate you. Like, I feel maybe it's because our voices sound the exact same. Here we go. Hi, my name's Marcus, and I really like comic books, especially the ones about ducks. Is that pretty good?
Yeah, I could. I thought that was me.
I really love TV shows.
I thought that was me for a second.
And also, I still like pop punk, because I'm still younger.
Hey, my name is Michael. I really love having kids, and I don't like pop punk as much anymore because I realized that I'm 28 years old.
I realized that I've already sold out.
Hey, my name is Michael.
I just realized...
oh boy, oh how do I love food.
Heck dang it. We could have played a prank on the audio listeners where we said we were impersonating each other and we did our own voices.
Oh, hey, I'm Michael doing Marcus.
And I'm Marcus doing Michael.
I don't like that we said doing there.
It's really hot outside again. And you know what that means?
Trampolines.
It used to. It means summertime.
Summer, summer, summertime.
And I want to talk about summertime because what summertime represents as a child. I should have listened to the times I talked about this before.
And just done the exact same
Just done the
freaking
same
thing.
The thing about summertime as a child is you get school off for 3 months,
You
and that's
dumb
essentially heaven. No, but here's the thing: as adults,
We don't get
we
that.
don't get time off. We already talked about how much that sucks. I'm not going to rehash the exact same bit 100%. But what I am going to say is, even as an adult,
You seem like Amy Schumer right now, stealing jokes from other people, but you're stealing the joke from yourself.
that's not stealing a joke. That's just called being senile. Only I'm not going to talk about my snatch as much as she does.
Michael has Alzheimer's.
Um,
Also, it's weird. Michael pretty skinny compared to Amy Schumer. Sorry.
Hectored me. So, no,
Did that seem mean-spirited?
no, it just seemed like a joke.
Okay.
Steven Crowder.
Hey, you want me to drop, I don't know, a racial slur?
For a white person?
Yeah.
She's such a cracker. Oh, dang.
Oh, dude. I think that when the boys are out here, this is just a side thing that I think we should use. We should make a video of us doing like the 90s, early 2000s boys behind
Yeah.
the people going like, oh, and we should make our own clip of that we can put into
For gifs.
things. Yeah.
No, so I was actually going to do a little tender sweet moment because every once in a while as an adult, you can actually like legitimately have something that happens only because of the summertime. That's dope. Like, for instance, I'm an adult, and I've been an adult for some significant amount of time, but like there were times when in the summer, like a couple years ago, when a brother-in-law's came out and stayed out for basically like 2-3 weeks or whatever. And that basically made summer again.
Yeah. Because you were like, oh, I can just be dumb again.
You're like, I'm an adult, but for like a little bit of a break, I actually get to relive a small portion of the summer. And I feel like last time we made that rock band video,
Dude, that just, I don't know.
those are memories that I will always remember and
I
cherish.
don't know if, like, I think people saw it and they thought it was silly, but I don't think they understood the earnest place of just like sheer joy that came from.
Yes, I don't think that anyone can understand how happy that is. And what I wanted to talk about is like, we're adults. We don't get summer the way we used to, but we do have our bro-in-laws and their friends coming into town again, and we have the potential to make summer great again.
Oh yeah, dude, we're gonna make summer great
Like
again.
I talked for 2 different times about how summer sucks for lots of reasons, but we have an opportunity to make summer great again, and I want everyone listening to be able to do that. Plans, and obviously you can't take 3 months off because we're grown-ups, and unless you're a teacher, you can't do that. But if you're,
Freaking slackers, dude. What the crap's up with them teacher idiots?
I mean, they complain about their salary all the time, but they only work 9 months out of the
Yeah,
year.
what the heck?
But like, do something this summer that like, I don't know, this isn't a funny bit, but it's a genuine heartfelt bit. Do something this summer that makes summer great again for you. Like, do something fun this summer if you can. I just want to recommend that because, and we're doing like a couple different things this summer that should be dope.
Yeah.
And we're
Okay.
gonna make some videos on it probably. Like, we got boys coming in town next week. We got a trip to California planned. Like,
Hey guys, I got good news for my brother. I officially got the time off approved.
oh frick yeah, dude.
Yeah, so I am going to California with the boys.
So we're having
And the rest of our families, like also girls. But with the boys.
But I mean, like, what does that matter now? Like, the boys is
the boys.
boys support boys, and we
from our sister show, the Gus and Eddie podcast.
So what?
Boys support boys.
When I'm yeah, dude. Sorry, I would have gotten more behind that bit, but I was doing my thing where I think about my next bit. What I really just want to do
When
is
you realize you're getting older and slower.
very slow. I'm like going from turtle to snail.
It also, it doesn't help that we're not sleeping so we can get videos out. I'm sure that makes it a little worse.
We're recording in the morning this time, which is nice.
Dude, we're going to do a live show and it's going to suck. And then we're going to do another live show. But
Don't tell them we're not doing a real live.
No, we'll do.
We're talking about this is a theoretical.
At some point,
hypothetical.
when me and Michael are famous boys and you watch us on like Comedy Central because we're funny as heck.
Okay.
Like, did you see the Gus Johnson
Yeah, I
comedy?
did.
Like we'll do like a bit like that because we're
Sure.
just so funny.
Sure.
and we're doing like live shows
So
and stuff.
heck darn funny.
And people come and watch us. We're gonna do one, and it's gonna suck. And people be like, "What the crap?" And then me and Michael realize that we're both just old and slow, and then we have to freaking like pre-sleep. So we'll sleep for like 12 hours before a show, wake up for an hour, and then go out on stage.
We'll sleep up like Michael Scott carbs up for the race. We'll just like somebody will wheel us in while we're sleeping, and we'll wake up
on stage.
on the stage.
Oh, what?
Like a wrestler entrance.
Yeah, you know the classic wrestler who pretends to be asleep till he's in the ring. They call him.
Well, there's the wrestler that's basically dead, and he arises.
They call him Sleeper.
Here's Sleepy the Dwarf.
That's not racist. That's offensive.
They call him Sandman.
The height impaired.
So yeah, the thing I wanted to rate is just making summer great again.
10.
Bringing summer back and like taking it back over from the corporate overlords that made us sell out our whole lives. 10.
10. It's 10.
And we're going to be doing that. And I recommend you do that this year.
I recommend Michael gets into pop punk again and stops selling out to the man.
I'm old, so I listen to the old pop punk I used to like. It is still good because I'm old. In fact, I don't know how to talk about this. I'll talk about it after the show. So I guess thanks for listening to our show.
Sorry, this one didn't exactly have what you would I had a quick stroke. Let me try again. I'm sorry, this one didn't have what you would refer to as rails.
I feel like that's usually better.
I really
if
think
we're laughing, it's usually better.
Yeah, because hopefully, if we laugh hard enough that you at least chuckle.
You're like, why are these people so dumb?
These dumb idiots.
Thanks for listening. Do you have a joke to end this off?
Hey, Michael, do you think the real reason people bite gold is because they have expensive taste?
I feel like
I thought of that one.
that's not even funny. That's just like it makes me feel like us. I don't know. Like I don't cringe. I like
that one just might be an okay joke.
No, I just have like more respect for you as a part. Like I don't feel like it's funny. It's just good.
But no, like also because you haven't heard that one, and that was one I thought of. That wasn't like
it's like a wise saying.
You bite gold because you have expensive taste.
Yeah, dude. It's like a Mother Goose rhyme, but it doesn't rhyme. Whatever, dude. Thanks.